question for you. First of all, I have no idea how this All-Star works. I know it's World versus USA. Katie kind of jokingly called out Jokic and Luka, even though I don't feel like he was all the way joking. What should people expect this weekend from all the events going on? Because for somebody who's been watching from the outside, it looks wild confused.
Listen, I know y'all brought me here to talk about, but bro, I don't like, bro, like what are we doing, bro? Like just like with every event, what are we actually doing, bro? Like I think it's very, bro, like as a kid, I think we can all attest. All-Star weekend damn near used to be one of the most fun times of the season, bro. Like you didn't miss a single thing. You watched everything. Also, Saturday night was great. The game was actually still the highlight of what was going on. Like you got very excited. Like I used to watch the full celebrity game growing up.
I would every All-Star weekend. I would order some food on that Friday. As soon as I got home, and even I probably stopped doing this maybe a decade ago, but like even in like high school, college, I would get some food. I would watch the celebrity game.
Bro, the whole thing, bro.
Celebrity 3-point contest.
Man, inside stuff.
Inside stuff. And on Saturday, they have the full day schedule. I would watch the 3-4 hour Inside NBA pregame show.
Bro, I just think it's a shame what has happened to All-Star weekend. Obviously, like the dunk contest, I think there's limitations to what the physics, what the human body can do, obviously. But at the same time, like some dude from the Magic in the dunk contest, I didn't even know he was in the league. Like we don't even like, bro, at least back in the day, you had Desmond Mason. He played. You knew who Desmond Mason was if you watched basketball, right? Like you had guys in like the dunk contest that you knew. I think the 3-point contest would be dope. I think it's very interesting. Dame is, gonna play in it. Obviously, he has a torn Achilles, so I think that's very interesting to see. I think watching, I think the casual fan getting introduced to like Colin Kaepernick was great. I think the 3-point contest always be dope. But like the All-Star game, it's like, bro, what are we like, bro? We got to do all this because you don't want to play hard. Like, bro, we got to put the world against this team, against the veteran team, against the young team, because y'all don't want to
change nothing.
Like, bro, line it up East and West. I actually like when they used to pick teams. I thought that was dope. I thought like picking teams brought us some funny. I thought picking teams brought us some funny moments and some funny memes. Like that time when Harden got picked last, and like they was like, I thought it brought us some funny times. And like, bro, I just hate what's happened to All-Star weekend. And granted, it could be a thing with all sports, because I mean I remember even watching the Pro Bowl growing up. And now it's
that's why I told somebody today. Really, all-star games.
Yeah.
Kind of trash. Like MLB got the best all-star game, but even then, I don't really care that much. I only watch for the home run derby. Like the home run derby is the only real event I watch. Like the Pro Bowl. This is how much the Pro Bowl fell off, people. The Pro Bowl is a 7-on-7 flag football game, and on top of that, they don't even put it in the stadium no more. This was in a conference room in the Moscone Center in downtown San Francisco. Okay. I was wondering why there was such a low media access count. Because there's no room. There was like 4 bleachers total for fans and for media. It's ridiculous. And I feel that the NBA ain't there yet, but they're very close.
They're getting close, bro,
to be in the Pro Bowl. And this is the thing when people, I know we have this argument every year. Everybody, I know I seen Vincent Goodwill and my boy Clinton Yates were having a healthy debate on Twitter about, I think Clinton said something like, "Oh, the All-Star game's always been trash." I was like, "That's not true."
No, that's cap.
Now, that's not true. It's not always been trash. Now, am I gonna act like there wasn't always blowouts? Every time, and it's my time, at least growing up, from as a kid to I'll say at least college, first 2 quarters, first 2.5 quarters, whatever. If that game's in between 25 points, Mark's like, all right, we hooping now. You know what I'm saying? I remember LeBron dunking on the entire Western Conference in 2008. I remember the elite 2001 Eastern Conference comeback. I remember Michael Jordan trying to have his final moment in the All-Star game before KG and Kobe was like, old nigga, this is my thing now. Like, and even the last one 6 years ago, when everybody wanted to play well because Kobe died, and we had a great game now.
I mean,
now, they just don't care, bro.
I mean, bro, even like the 1998 game, I don't know what the score was, but that's a legendary game.
Kobe
Like I
versus
don't
Mike.
remember what the hell the score was, but it don't even matter. It just gave us legendary moments. I mean, even the game when Shaq dunked on David Robinson, I don't know what the score was. Magic Johnson when he came, I don't know what the score was. But we still had legendary moments from these games, and now I just feel like, and granted, it could be a thing of like, I feel the same way about like in the music industry when you have the shows, right? Like you have like the BET Awards, the Grammys, like because you see these guys so much, and you know it's like maybe you get so much access to them and so much media that maybe the things don't hit as hard, and maybe the players don't care as much. You know, maybe it doesn't seem larger than life like it once used to because of the access. But I think it's the same thing that happened with the Grammys, like the BET Awards. Like the Grammys used to be an event, the BET Awards used to be an event. I don't feel the need to watch it. That's how I feel with this All-Star game. Like I genuinely, for the first time in my life, do not feel the need to watch a single event. Like none of them.
I didn't watch All-Star Weekend last year. I ain't watched this. And this guy right in the chat. He's right. Adam Silver is a bad storyteller. If that's anything you want to give Raj Goodell, he is a good storyteller. Okay,
man.
So I was gonna bring that up because remember, I think it might have been on Summer Sessions or it might have been on here. But I went on a rant around NBA TV, how out of all of the channels led by the Big Four, that the NBA TV is the worst. You have the best library outside of the
super
NFL,
classic library,
and you
bro.
don't use it. That's one. And then two, the people that you put in place is boring. The content that you bring out is boring. That's not helping it. I will say this. When Isaiah Thomas a couple of weeks ago went viral, I think
saying he hate Mike again.
Right. I said what Isaiah Thomas said is right. He just shouldn't have put the Michael part up in it. This generation spends so much time talking about the past instead of talking about now. So that also to me aged this. Cause as I had told my son, who's 12 years old, who also said this. He said, these players make me go and want to go look at the past because that's all they talk about.
Yeah.
When we were coming up, we wasn't having debates about who was better, Michael Jordan or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
We was having debates about current dudes. You know, people had to argue about
current people. But the content around those current players was better. You had Michael Jordan come fly with me. You have Shaq with a tape.
I got that on Blu-ray.
Like you had team like the content was better. And here's the thing. And what people I don't think really realize because the moment is not there no more. And maybe they got hoodwinked. Oh no, maybe they got hoodwinked. The NBA was built off of content. The NBA is fantastic. The All-Star game. I love this game. It was built off of marketing, content marketing.
Even look at the early 2000s, NBA first league to really embrace hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a big part of it.
So what, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I'll just say what I saw. Now you're going to get over 200 content creators to come down to All-Star weekend, and then you're going to flood it with content. They don't want to see that.
Yeah.
My son, again, I'm glad that I have a young person in the house. My son wants to see content for the game. Yeah. He don't want to see no content creators doing TikToks.
Not even there's a way you can have the content creators involved without it being that. There's mad content creators doing Super Bowl.
But the content got to be, but the content has to revolve around ball.
Bro. Last year they had fucking Mr. Beast in between it wasn't even a flow to the goddamn thing. What are we doing, bro? What are we actually doing? If you put together a good product, you're gonna have content. Everybody has a goddamn phone. You're literally gonna have content to make a good product.
Everybody has a podcast.
You don't need 200 content creators. It's the NBA being lazy. There's no reason random YouTubers should make better NBA content on YouTube than the NBA.
Yeah,
and you got you in your pockets are deep as shit, and random YouTubers are on YouTube. Like the NBA content I consume is literally by random YouTubers. I haven't
Yep.
watched NBA TV the entire season, and
At
games don't
all.
come on there no more because they come on Amazon. I literally have not cut that channel on this entire year. Literally,
But
the whole year.
I know last year the big complaint was how the game was covered. One thing I got to give Amazon Prime and NBC, they have done a damn good job of
Yes.
actually covering the games. Maria Taylor, friend of the program, Taylor Rooks, they do a great job with the content. By the way, I think it's cool that I can call Adam Schefter friend of the program now. Shout out to Bang for shouting that out. Friend of the program, Adam Schefter. But that has been well. And the thing that I think makes me, I think me and Pappy, we were talking about this about what sports are viewed the most in the United States. Now, NBA is still in the top 3, but it's losing steam with younger fan bases because of the way the NBA does. They have talent. The talent is not the issue. They have talent, but I just think it's the way they're marketing the game. I shouldn't look at a list of biggest sports in America and I see soccer about to pass these dudes up. I shouldn't see that with the NBA. And now here's a good question, right? Do the kids care about stories? Bang, you know more than I
Yes.
would. You got a kid.
Yes. I could tell you right now. Yes. My son watches stories from the past more than he watch now because he's learning. My son don't know shit about Anthony Edwards but his shoes
First
and
off,
what he
first
see on
off,
2K.
first off,
Yes.
why are we asking what the consumer wants? The consumer don't never know what they want. You
That's
give
very
them
true.
and you make them like
You
it.
give them
The
right.
consumer
that's
don't
very
never
true.
know what they want.
And I'm
That's
telling you,
very true.
because if this was the case, when these documentaries and stuff drop, people wouldn't watch it. Yes, it's two things here. Two. One, again, I got a 12-year-old, and that man still watches The Last Dance. He wasn't there for none of them marks, and he still watches The Last Dance. Me and my wife went to a antique shop, and she saw. Remember when the Bulls did that picture book?
Yeah.
They did that black picture book. She was about to buy that for him because she knew he was gonna look at it. It ain't about the past. It ain't just about the past. It's about learning about the people. And in some cases, as we see on social media, you don't want to learn nothing about these. You're gonna learn that some of these dudes are freak boys because they put it all on social media. You're gonna learn that they dumb as hell. Like they're not aiding into it. Cause let's go back. Let's Orlando, I'm about to get old on you real quick. Let's go back to the 90s,
You've been
the
talking about
early
Adrian
90s.
Dantley.
Let's go back to the early 90s to the 2000s. You know who used to do a great job at that? The NBA. Why? Just go look at GQ. And when they used to have Michael Jordan or Dominique Wilkins on the cover of GQ, and they'd be like, who's the most stylish NBA players? The content that they used to create. Go ESPN the magazine. You want to know my favorite ESPN the magazine article? Michael Jordan and Chris Rock.
Oh, that was a
That's when I
good
was
one.
like,
That's a
oh,
throwback.
Michael Jordan, a
That's a
wild boy.
throwback,
Like
right?
content. Content is king.
remember,
But
remember when they did they had like different artists. Like remember the Steve Francis ESPN magazine with Destiny's Child, and they had
yeah.
like I don't know who Kobe was with, but they had like each player was with like a performer from their city that they played in.
Yeah. Let's even go with this. Let's even go with this as we talk about content and stuff. Content creators, when they be doing their little TikToks, that go quick.
Yeah.
That go quick. You don't learn nothing. And people still want to know. But that's just the kids. Now, for the people like me who are now in their mid 40s, I'll be 44 in May. Damn. We don't see the
It just
content.
hit you.
You hit my own damn. So y'all wouldn't do it.
Damn.
Nah, I hit my own. Where's the content? Where's the content for us to look back on our day? You know, I meant to hit you, Scott. I watched the San Francisco 49ers documentary.
I didn't watch it because I refused to pay for Epics or whatever it's on.
It was on AMC. Luckily, I had it.
Yeah, AMC. Yeah.
And it was good. Like I was sitting there watching, like, yo, this shit was better than I thought it was gonna be. And I wasn't around for half of this. Like I wasn't really paying attention to football for 85% of what they about to show, because they only showed the Steve Young Super Bowl for a little bit. This was really the 80s 49ers. I was like, oh, okay. Where is the content from the past so people like me can go look at it? And where's the content for the kids now? And now that LeBron, wait a minute, I'm just going to end it like this.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now that LeBron James, KD, Steph, James Harden, all of these marks old. What did the NBA do a good job anytime you saw somebody about to go? They rolled out the red carpet for these dudes. They didn't wait until 5 years from now to roll out some content. You start seeing bits and pieces spread on everywhere to talk about the rich history and legacy. When was the last time we saw anything about the rich history and legacy of Kevin Durant?
Never.
Never.
That's why I use him. Never. That would have never happened to David Stearns, the NBA. Never happened to Dave. Are you a star? You a superstar? Oh, we go ahead and put that DVD out.
There'd have been Edwards DVD out 2 seasons ago when he made that first playoff run. And you'd have had Edwards DVD out super quick. We know more about Luka. We would know more about Jokic than just the fact he likes his horses during the offseason. Now,